Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Wonder Snatch. The cast of All-Star 6 has been announced, okay? I'm getting a bit bored with Down Under, so let's talk about All-Star 6 instead. Alright, so I'm going to do another sunset red, orange and yellow look today, okay? And talk about the cast of All-Star 6 with a special scoring system to see who might win. It's a very diverse cast this year. Almost half of them are like wild cards and dark horses, right? Alright, so I'm very, very excited for this cast, so let's get started and let's talk about them, alright? Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, alright, so there are 13 queens in this season. That's quite a lot of queens. This is the most for any All-Stars, okay? So it's going to be as long as, I think, a normal season, I think, unless they do like double eliminations and stuff like that. Alright, and of course the promo is done with the Tina Burner colors. I think it's really funny that they all decided to do this. Of course, they went for a sunset theme instead, right? Ru says this is rising, a phoenix rising out of the ashes. And they threw in a whole bunch of pinks and purples as well. So it's really absolutely gorgeous. I really love this color palette. So that's what I'm doing today. Okay, and I think you can't do a Tina Burner look without doing a smoky eye. And I think Eureka's smoky eye looks amazing here. So I'm going to try to go for that. Okay, she has some sort of purple in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to try to do a smoky eye again. Okay, I just did a smoky eye for my Cruella look. You know, after taking pictures and everything, I was actually quite small. So today I'm going to go blown out and see whether that works for my face. Okay? Okay, all primed, let's just get these face tapes on and shirt off and everything, alright? Alright, okay, face tapes are on. Tuck them behind the ears and just go straight in with my base. So the promos look really exciting, okay? The makeup looks great and I think there are a lot of designers and hairstylists here who aren't really used by a lot of other queens from previous seasons. So I think it's really exciting to be introduced to new ones. Okay, I'm going to try to see whether I can talk more about the stylists and the designers in this video. And I really like the way that they also animate all their iconic moments right in the middle of their interviews. Today's scoring system will be split into two parts. Okay, the first part will be their promo outfit. Okay, I'm going to score their promo outfit and their makeup, okay, each 5 points, and then their entrance look 5 points. Okay, so this is the first half. The second half I think is very important for All-Stars. All the previous winners of All-Stars always had some really good branding and other stuff going on outside Drag Race. So I'm going to be scoring them for branding, okay, other stuff or media, you know, other project stuff that they have, and also their glow up, okay, how much they've improved since their season, not just in looks but, you know, overall as well. So I think I'm good. Out of 30, I'm going to score all these queens, okay? It's looking at the cast, there's so many queens that were early outs and a lot of them have something to prove, right? Okay, so I think this is going to be quite an exciting season. Quite a lot of very, very big personalities as well. It is soft beige. Okay, so people like Eureka, Silky, Jiggly, Radha, O'Hara, I think that they're really going to take over the workroom. A lot of queens of color, and there's a lot of trans and Asian representation as well, so I'm super excited. So for this sunset look, I'm going to have to warm up my face a little bit, more than usual, okay, because if your skin is very pasty and you have a very cool complexion, red, yellow and orange is going to look terrible on you. I think that's what happened to Tina Burner, okay, because Tina Burner's skin tone is actually quite cool and a little bit grayish, okay, so when she tries to do this kind of a warm look, sometimes she looks really, really washed out. Of course, you need to take into account the lighting as well, okay, so on Drag Race, unfortunately, the workroom lights are basically fluorescent, okay, and the stage lights is a little bit of purple there, so it really, if you're really, really pale, that really washes you out. So I think they really counteracted in this promo by using a lot of very warm lights and a very warm background, so everyone looked fabulous, okay? But you know, in different lighting, sometimes these colors can be a little bit tricky. Oh, and also my scoring system, I'm using my usual scoring system, so it's all kind of like rank choice, okay? So they're out of 13 queens, I'm giving like 2 5s and 2 1s, okay, and 3 4s, 3 3s, and 3 2s, okay, so it's kind of like ranked across. So I'm not like giving a whole bunch of people 5s or a whole bunch of people 1s. So I'm just ranking them according to this scoring system of mine. I'm using the Marisol for the brows. This is actually a pretty good color match for me. I'm usually like white all the way up here. Alright, so let's get started. Our first queen is C Davenport from season 11. There are 4 season 11 queens in this All-Stars. I'm quite surprised Plastique is in here actually. Plastique and Brooke. Maybe they will be in All-Stars 7. Okay, and then with my white, just bridge of the nose. Be a bit more controlled with my white. Okay, sorry, C Davenport. Okay, I gave her promo outfit a 5. Okay, she's definitely one of the better ones. She makes all her own outfits as well. So this really gorgeous armored look looks really gorgeous on her, okay, with this phoenix and mirrors and everything. I'm pretty sure she made this herself. This is the hair that apparently Serena Chacha made for her, and there's this whole drama between them now. I'm not sure whether it's manufactured, but she does sound really angry that Serena Chacha seemed to have scammed her about this hair that apparently didn't come the exact way that she wanted. Okay, her makeup looks pretty good here. I gave her a 4. Okay, and her entrance look, she looked beautiful as well. This light pale pastel yellow gown with her amazing Cardi B kind of hair. I give her a 5 for this, okay? So she scored really, really high for both the promo and the entrance looks. And her animation was really cute. It's her the role in her, I think the acting challenge, the improv challenge where she was on the streets, okay, doing the twerking thing. That was one of her signature things that she did on season 11. I'm going to try to use a new Kryolan 11W, this time the contour, to give my contour a little bit of more dimension, a bit more heavier contour. Oh, this is very nice and warm also. Okay, 11W. And for her branding, I give her a 1. Although she does this body, okay, thing in front. Compared to some of the other queens, I don't really think Akira has very, very good branding. Okay, and also her activities outside of Drag Race, I also give her a 1. I think she's been doing quite a lot of just local shows and everything. I haven't seen her in very much other media, so she got a 1 from me for this. But her glow up, I give her a 5. It's almost very difficult to improve from her season 11 run because she was always so put together. But I think she really stepped it up this time, so I gave her a 5 for her glow up. So total, she gets a 20 from me. Okay, this is actually pretty much, I think most people got 20s, okay, so it's really quite even across the board. Okay, brows, I'm going to leave for later. Okay, it's going to be a very kind of a flapperish, kind of a 20s brow, alright? So I'm not going to do one of those arches today, but I'm going to contour my nose first. Same with the 11W. Okay, next is Eureka. Eureka, you found it. Okay, that's a tagline. I think she also replaced her O'Hara with an exclamation point, so a bit like Trinity the Tuck, right? She's changed her name. Trinity Taylor to Trinity the Tuck, Eureka O'Hara, now she's just Eureka. Okay, so Eureka, her outfit, her promo outfit was a little bit middle of the road for me, okay? It's just an ombre jumpsuit with this ruffles, a bit like what Rosé has been wearing on season 13. Okay, so I give her a 3 for this. Her makeup is great, okay? So that's what I'm trying to go for today, actually, is Eureka's makeup. This really big, smoky eye with a little bit of a purple tinge in the middle, okay? And her entrance look, I give her a 4. She wore this before on We're Here, okay? This really big rococo kind of an outfit with the panniers, and she must look amazing in person because she's massive, right? So she must really look like a holiday float or something in this outfit. Okay, her branding, I've given her 5, okay? She's definitely rebranded herself from Eureka O'Hara to Eureka, and she's quite recognizable, okay? She's been on We're Here and everything. So for that, also her activities outside, I also give her a 5, okay? Because she's bringing a whole new HBO audience to Paramount Plus. And her glow up, I gave her a 3, okay? She was pretty polished already. Her makeup has always been very good. It's not much of an improvement. Her outfit so far seemed still much the same, so the glow up is not as much as I think some of the other queens. Okay, next is Ginger Minge. Ginger Minge, she's already been on All Stars 2, but admittedly she went on quite early, okay, almost immediately after season 7, so she didn't really have much time to grow, so I guess they're giving her a second chance. And she's definitely been doing quite a lot of stuff with World of Wonder, so she's definitely part of their stable of, you know, reliable queens. Just gonna go in powder first. Yeah, and so Ginger Minge, her branding, I think I gave her a 4 for branding. She's been making the rounds. She's been doing a lot of podcasts. She does a lot of stuff with World of Wonder and everything. And she's got quite a distinct brand. Okay, her Glam Toad brand. She's really tried that, so I give her a 4. Her activities outside of Drag Race, I give her a 4 as well. She's really been campaigning. She's sang at a lot of logo events. She's done quite a lot to stick out outside. She might even have been campaigning for this. I mean, she's been saying that she's bringing the fashions this time, right? But unfortunately, her entrance look did not prove that. She tried to do this glamour toad thing, but she looked terrible. Okay, so actually for her entrance look, I give her a 1. Okay, and her makeup also a little bit middle of the road. Nothing groundbreaking, so I give her a 3 for that. And her glow up, I didn't think she has that much of a glow up, despite what she says, so she got a 2. She actually got a 16 from me, so not one of the higher. She might not win, but they might push her to go quite far in this competition. Alright, I'm just going to powder myself really quickly and I'll be right back. Alright, okay, so I've knocked off the powder and started contouring a little bit with my Kaleidos Warm and Medium Contour Kit. It's quite good. It's quite nice and soft. and it really gives you some nice dimension. Okay, yeah, so Ginger Minge, yeah, she gets 16. And this hair is an integration hair, okay? Integration does a lot of Alyssa Edwards hair. In fact, I think this might be an Alyssa Edwards wig, okay? I might have seen it on Alyssa before. Yeah, it looks okay on her. Okay, yeah, but unfortunately her awful entrance look spoiled everything. I'm trying to contour a little bit deeper. I've been trying to figure out the settings on my camera and everything and my YouTube setting. You know, I see other YouTubers, they look so filled in and everything, and I always look so washed out. I'm not sure whether it's my settings or whether it's just my makeup is not good enough. Deepen everything up and see whether it makes a difference. Okay? Using the same contour kit, I'm going to contour my nose. Okay, next is Jan. Kind of fresh off season 12. So, and she's got something to improve, okay? She's known for the face crack of the century, for not winning the musical challenge, didn't win any challenges, and unfortunately got sent home. So she's got a lot to prove. I'm just wondering whether the storyline they gave her is just going to be the same, that she's just too eager to please. She really needs to win something, okay? I think they might give her redemption and let her win the musical challenge this time. Or maybe even her talent show. Okay, but she's wearing this amazing outfit, and this outfit is actually, her promo outfit is actually designed by Bunny B. Fly from Drag Race Thailand Season 1. Okay, really amazing Thai queens. Bunny B. Fly also designed the Great Barrier Reef look from Scarlett Adams, and it looks a lot like Denali's Ice Queen look for her promo, right? It's really good to see a whole bunch of different interpretations, a lot of different styles on the runway. Okay, so yeah, so I gave her a 5 for her outfit. Her makeup is always amazing, so I gave her a 5 also. I really liked the way that she also has a lot of purple in the middle of the eye, which I'm going to try to do today also. She looks very, very good. Okay, she hasn't had a lot of time to do stuff outside of Drag Race, mainly because of the pandemic, and mainly because, yeah, she just came off her season. So I'm gonna give her 1 for activities, for outside activities, for ECA, extracurricular activities. Her branding is pretty good already, okay? Her Jan Sport, her Stephanie's Child, her singing and everything. So I think for branding, I gave her a 4. And her glow up, I gave her a 3, okay? She looks still pretty much the same, okay? But her makeup's still amazing. Alright, so she got 20 from me, okay? Same as Akira. I don't know, today's a sweaty day. Okay, I'm going to use my 1 size to bake. Okay, and next is Jiggly. Jiggly Caliente. Jiggly has been one of my favorite queens for a very, very long time, okay? In fact, one of my old passwords used to be Jiggly Caliente. Okay, I used to, for several years. Okay, don't go trying any passwords now. I've changed it all since then. Okay, I'm going to use the 1 size to bake and to snatch the nose a little bit. And also Jiggly Caliente, I used to hear her on the Grizzly Kiki, this podcast I used to listen to. They stopped talking about Drag Race, so I think I haven't followed them for a very long time. But a couple of New York queens who know Jiggly Caliente, and they actually have run her booth at DragCon several times. So I used to listen to her, and she used to come on to talk all the time. And she really lets it all hang out. She's really direct, and she's going to speak her mind. So I think that's going to be exactly how she's going to be for this season, okay? Unfortunately, I didn't really like her look, this look of hers for her promo. It looked a bit ill-fitting and makes her legs look really, really short. I think if she cut up the slit on that one side, it would have made her leg look a bit longer. This was done by someone called Angela Yala Couture, who does a lot of these pageant-type gowns. Okay, her hair is by Chastity Saint Cartier, Ariel Versace's partner. Okay, I have several wigs by Chastity as well. Okay, she's been on Pose and everything, so she's been getting her acting life out there. Okay, so her makeup looks pretty standard here also. Her face is amazing, beat, but it's not very drag, it's very womana, okay? So I would like to see a little bit more drag, and that's why I gave her makeup a 2 compared to the rest. Okay, and her entrance look was okay, kind of like this black thing with the zippers. Very street, but very, very safe. So I gave her a 2 for that as well. Her branding, I gave her a 3. Her name itself is perfect branding, so she got pretty high for that. The activities outside, she's been on Pose, she's been on Broad City, she's been acting, she's been booked non-stop. So I think I gave her a 4 for this. Okay, and her glow up, of course, I gave her a 4. She's one of the biggest glow ups. She was a hot mess on season 4, but she's really come into her own now, especially after coming out as trans. Okay, so she got a 4 for that. And for that, she got a total of 16, okay? Tying with Ginger Minge. Okay, I am rooting for her. I think she's one of the underdogs. Okay, unfortunately from my honest scoring, she didn't get that high. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the brows. Okay, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever pencil and draw a very rounded, flapperish brow to frame the smoky eye. Okay, so after a while, your hand kind of like knows what to do to draw a brow. Okay, go back in with angled brush to just clean it up. Okay, I'll be using of course, my Sunset Horizons palette from Beauty Bay. It's got almost every single color that I need for this look. Okay, next is Sonique, or as she wants to be known now as Kylie Sonique Love. Okay, she was in season 2. She came out as trans during the reunion, and she's been slaying it ever since. Okay, after she's come out, she's transitioned completely, and she's been slaying it in LA. Okay, everyone keeps talking about how amazing and sickening she is on stage. Okay, she was in a Christmas special as well. In fact, her animation is her Christmas look, okay, her gingerbread look. I think she's also been gunning for All-Stars for a very long time, so very happy to see her. Okay, she does have an amazing entrance line where she says, "You've got female," okay, making fun of the transphobic catchphrase that Ru used to do. Her promo look is stunning. Okay, she's showing all the body, but she's got these foxtails, these really ombre foxtails. Beautiful. Okay, I give her a 4. I'm gonna try this Kaleidos Tone Activated Eye Primer. It's a little bit pinkish. And Sonique's makeup, I gave her 2. Very simple makeup. Okay, very simple makeup. As I said, I would like to see a little bit more drag, but she looks good. But it's a 2 for me here. And her entrance look was also stunning. Okay, this red chappy, almost like a Tom of Finland look. I give her a 4 for this. Okay, and her branding, unfortunately her branding is kind of middle of the road. I have definitely heard of her, and she has been making a name of herself, so I give her a 3. Okay, but unfortunately her activities, her other media activities, not very much other than the Christmas special, so that's a 2. Okay, but her glow up, because of the trans thing and everything, it's a 5. Okay, this is huge. Okay, so she got a 20 from me too. So as I said, you know, a lot of people got 20. Okay, so primed everything. I'm going to go in first with the transition shade, which is going to be an orange. I'm going to pack this on using Sorbet. Okay, next is Pandora Box from season 2, where she did her amazing Carol Channing, and that's her animation, is a Carol Channing Snatch game, which she didn't win because Tatiana won for Britney Spears. And All Stars 1, where she was kind of like given the short shrift and went home first with Mimi on first. So that was quite unfortunate. So she does deserve a second chance. Her promo look, I wasn't a big fan of. Okay, it was just basically a dress with kind of like a buckle around. Her hair is really cute though. Her hair here is by Billy Lamore. So I follow them on Instagram, and they basically have a drag boutique in LA. I wanted to go when I visited LA last year, but they were closed. It's by appointment only. Okay, so it's really cool hair. Okay, I mean the ruffles and everything in the dress are nice, but the promo look isn't my favorite, so I give her 1. Her makeup is also not great. She has this smoky eye, and the smokiness on her lower lid is not smoked out at all. Okay, so I didn't like this makeup, so she got a 1 for her makeup too here. But her entrance look, I thought she looked stunning. Okay, this big sequined purple thing, and with a very nice Hollywood waist. This is my kind of style, so I give her a 4 for her entrance look. So I'm just gonna pat out the edges and blow it out more. Her branding is it's a 2. Okay, she does have a distinct brand, but I don't think she's done that much to pump it up other than just calling herself old, so not much of a branding. Her extracurricular activities, she did have a radio show, okay, which I listened to for a while, but it wasn't very good. It was a bit boring, so she gets a middle of the road 3 for me. She hasn't been doing that much acting or anything either. Her glow up is pretty much a 1. She looks pretty much the same, okay? Not sure whether she's improved to a point where she might go super far in this competition. So she got 12 for me. She's got one of the lowest scores here is 12. Okay, so I don't think Pandora Box is going to go very far, but I'm happy to see her on the screen again, okay, because she is a queen of a certain age, and that gives hope for the rest of us. That's why representation matters. So now that I've got this orange base down, I'm going to go in the yellow, the warmer yellow. There are 2 yellows here. I'm going to use Zest, which is a warmer, brighter yellow. Just very lightly blend that out. Just bring you in closer a little bit so you can see that gives it a nice gradient. Okay, this here you don't pack things on, okay, and you don't want to disturb the brow, so I'm just really tickling the edges with the yellow. Okay, next is Radha D. O'Hara from season 13. She came off as a real bitch on her season, so she's got something to prove. Okay, and then there's this whole thing about her stealing the wigs as well, stealing Ara Versace's wigs. So she gets an animation of her snatching the wigs. Okay, a purple wig, which is her trademark. For a while, I thought I was a purple wig person too, but you know. So now I'm going to need a red. Okay, so I'm going to pop into my Nikki Tutorials palette and use the red from there, the Mikai, to pack underneath the orange. Okay, so right there. in the crease as well. Okay, yeah, so Raja, her promo look, I was not a big fan. Okay, it looked good from afar, but during the interview and you saw the star here, it looked so poorly constructed. Okay, it looked as if she just did this in a hotel room just before coming on the stage. So I gave her a 2 for that. Her makeup is pretty much the same as it was on season 11, which is gorgeous. Okay, she got a 4 for makeup. Okay, and her entrance look, she has these kind of like booty things, which looks a little bit, I think she was trying to show a glow up from her original season, but it looks pretty much the same. So I gave her a 2 for her entrance look. Okay, see that gradient? Gorgeous. The red all over the lid. Radha's branding, I don't think she's done much branding after her season, so she gets a 1 from me there. Okay, and her activities also, I haven't seen her do very much outside, so she gets a 2. Not much of a glow up here. I think she looks pretty much the same as she did on season 12. All right, so season 12, season 11. I think she looks pretty much the same on season 11, so she gets a 2, so she gets a 13 from me here, okay? I think she's going to be probably midway, but I think she's going to make really good TV. She seems very excited to be on, and she's the one that they cut to for all the reactions when queens walk in, all right? So I think she's going to do quite well in that respect. So next, I'm going to go in again. Probably it's the same brush, using Slasher from Nikki's Tutorials, the purple. Go even lower. This is real sunset eye. Tricky thing about using purple in the eye is to make sure it doesn't look like a bruise. Someone punched you in the eye. Okay, and let's keep going back and forth with all the different colors just to blend. Okay, yeah, so yeah, Raja got 13. So next is Scarlett O'Hara, another season 11 girl. She was a little bit of a fan favorite on season 11, so I think she will get quite a lot of good support for this season. Okay, she looks amazing. She's finally wearing huge hair and a lot more makeup, so there's definitely a glow up there, but not as much as I would have liked to see. So her promo outfit is all right. Okay, it looks pretty much just a corset and a kind of a piece of fabric, so she gets a 2 for her promo outfit. Her makeup looks fine, so it's a 3. Her entrance look is this really awful pink and yellow thing with this big floppy thick pancake on head. What's she wearing? I don't know. This is a 1 for me for that. One of the worst, one of the poorer entrance outfits. She and Ginger Minge had pretty bad entrance outfits. Her branding is a 2. Okay, not much there. She actually had a pretty good brand going into season 11, but I don't think she kept that up after she left. Okay, she did a few things with Wow Presents. Okay, something about some dancing reality thing. Okay, and that's why she gets a 3 for activities and a 1 for a glow up. Okay, not one of the biggest glow ups there. She gets a 12 from me. Okay, not great. Highlighted that and added a little bit more yellow so it looks a little bit more blown out. Now I'm going with the under eye. I'm doing the same, okay, going in with the purple and blending that out with all the other colors, okay? And this time I'm not going to be afraid to really drag it down a little bit more. Okay, so using Slasher, I'm going to go all the way around. Okay, next up is Serena Chacha. Okay, Serena Chacha, first out or second out? She was one of the early outs, okay, for season 5. Okay, at its point, she just graduated college and she came in really cocky, talking about soft sculpture and all sorts of nonsense like that. Okay, and she was booted off, okay, after everyone basically said that she was too inexperienced, okay, and that was true at the time, okay, and she has definitely grown up since then. She's used her artistic skills to start the whole wig business. In fact, I bought several of her wigs, okay, at DragCon. She's always been super nice to me at DragCon. She will stand there and just talk to me about what's going on. She's really friendly. She's a great businesswoman. She's gone into makeup and everything as well. She's released a couple of music videos, okay? Not the best, okay? But I think she's one to watch, okay? Because I think she really has something to prove. Unfortunately, she's got this little bit of beef already with Akira. She hasn't responded to it at all, okay? So I'm really wondering what's going on there. Okay, so this is what Pandora's lower eye looks like. Okay, I don't like that. Okay, so basically you just want to make sure that's all blended out. I'm just going to be patting, okay, orange and yellow over that, so it's blended out. And you don't want too much stuff on the brush as well, so it's good to either knock it off or wipe it off a little bit before you go in. Right, if not, you're just packing on too much. So it does still look like a bit of a bruise. Okay, yeah, so Serena Chacha, her promo look, not super impressive. She definitely a glow up from before, okay, but I gave her a 3 for this for this promo look. Her makeup is also not great, okay. I didn't like these black spots on her face. I don't know what those were supposed to be. So unfortunately I gave her a 1 for her makeup. I really like her, okay, but I'm being really honest here. Okay, and her entrance look, it shows a bit of her Mexican roots. So I gave her a 3 for that, okay, not the best. She did look a bit awkward, you know, trying to do her entrance pose. She obviously practiced that, but it looked a bit mechanical and a little bit awkward. And then they, of course, cut to Radha, shading her a little bit for that. So I gave her a 3 for her entrance look. Branding, okay, I have to give her a 4. Okay, I think she's done well to brand herself outside of the show. And her extracurricular activities, I give her a 5, okay. I'm really impressed whenever someone is really going for it and doing amazing business. Okay, so yeah, she got a 5 from me there. And her glow up is definitely a 4, okay, compared to what she was in her season. She's definitely one of the biggest glow ups. Okay, yeah, and so she gets a 20. She actually ties with both Sonique and Jan for me, okay. I am a bit biased. I really like Serena, okay, so I really hope she manages to prove everyone wrong, okay, and show us what's what. But you know, I have a feeling she might be one of the early outs. Okay, there. Nice big sunset smoky eye. I really, really like this. Okay, and now we add the black. Okay, the black is going to change everything. Okay, so using Midnight from the Sunset Horizons. First, I'm just going to go very, very close, okay, to the lash line and build up. Don't add too much black. You don't want to obscure all this work that we've done. Okay, next, Silky. Silky Nutmeg Ganache, also from season 11. She was the one who everyone was so excited to see when she had her promo for season 11. Turned out to be a little bit too much for people because she was too loud. I guess you could call arrogant. So people did not really jive with her that much during the season. Okay, so she got a lot of backlash and a lot of hate. So she has something to prove as well. People were saying that she got to the finals without being that great. Okay, her lip syncs weren't very good. Definitely the personality really carried her through, and I think she might be relying on that this time, but she's also bringing a lot of the fashions, okay? She comes in, her entrance look is stunning. This blue gown with the hair, it's basically like her season 11 promo hair, but this time really, really all the way to beads, alright? Okay, so great. I gave her a 5 for her entrance look. Her promo look is also super gorgeous. It's almost this armor, almost Wonder Woman thing, and this is actually done by someone called Troy C. Ford, okay? Gorgeousness, okay? She got a 4 for me for this promo look. Her makeup is pretty standard, not super exciting, okay? And I think she didn't do her own makeup for her promo. She says here that her makeup is done by someone called 88 Manuel 88. So yeah, I give her a 2 for her makeup. Her branding, she definitely has a brand, okay, but I don't think she's capitalized that much on her brand so far. She's definitely got this munch, crunch, silky snack shack. She's trying to go for this food-related thing, so I guess she gets a 3 for branding. She has popped up in the Drag Race Vegas review thing, okay, as Vanjie's sidekick, okay, so but not much else, so I gave her a 3 also for extracurricular activities. Okay, and her glow up is not very much too, so she got 19, a little bit middle of the pack here. Wrapping the black around the eyes. I already think I've added too much black, so I'm just trying to blend it out. Going back in with purple. So there's a lot of this going back and forth with different colors. Okay, just to make sure everything is nice and blended. Next is Trinity K. Bonet from season 6. Okay, season 6, she also had a storyline where she was a little bit unsure of herself, and it took Bianca Del Rio to bring her out, okay, and she showed comedy chops and everything. Her runways are stunning. She's been campaigning to be an All-Stars forever. She's a super talented queen, so I'm really excited to see Trinity K. Bonet. This is almost like a finally kind of thing. Okay, so now I'm going back with all the other colors again. Okay, so from purple to red to orange, just to make sure that all the colors are still there. Okay, yeah, so Trinity, her promo look is really stunning. I give her a 4 for this, and her makeup is also really nice, so a 4 for that as well. Okay, her entrance look, a little bit okay, this black, a little bit mismatched, and you can't really see very much from her, so I give her 3 for her entrance look. Her branding, I give her a 5. Okay, she's really gone through it all. She's got a really strong brand, I feel. Okay, and activities, she gets a 4. She's been on Ellen as a Whitney Houston impersonator. She's done a whole bunch of like celebrity impersonations online, and you've managed to see quite a lot from her. So I think she gets a 4 for extracurricular activities. Done quite a lot. Okay, and her glow up is 5. Okay, she's like taken it up like several notches. So I think she's one of the front runners with a 25 as well. Both her and Eureka, I think. So yeah, I'm really excited to see the TKB on our TTVs. All right, I'm just going to go and try to blend this out a little bit more and fix my overly smoky eye, and I'll be right back. Alright, okay, so I've knocked off my bake. Now I'm just going in with some bronzer to really give myself a bit more color and dimension. And we're going to go in with last queen, Sofia. Sofia, a Puerto Rican queen from season 4 and All Stars 1. Very excited to see her. She was so talented. Her hair and everything was so amazing in her seasons. I think she's really going to bring it this time. Okay, she hasn't been doing a whole lot outside the franchise, but she has been performing a lot. I've seen her stuff on Instagram, and she's been really killing it on Instagram, okay? I think she's really stepped up her game. Her promo outfit looks a little bit messy, okay? So a little bit middle of the road for me, so 3. And also her makeup, her eyebrows, I didn't like all those jewels all the way. It looks really messy also, okay? She like studded all these like gems all around her eyebrows. It's a 3 for me here. Okay, and the entrance look, she has a dog mask or a wolf mask or something, okay? Also a little bit too much. I hope she really manages to edit a little bit. So she gets a 3 for me there too. She hasn't done that much outside, so her branding and extracurricular activities also a 2 and a 2. But her glow up, I give her 3. So, you know, I'm really excited to see her, but I really hope she manages to surprise us a little bit this time, okay? She gets a 16 from me here. So not really one of the front runners, but I'm hoping that she will prove me wrong. Orange blush, of course. See, this is what a blush should look like. Okay, yeah, so those were all the queens. And so my front runners, as I mentioned before, are Trinity, K Bonet, and Eureka. Okay, I think they have probably the most to expand on the franchise. I'm really excited to see Jiggly as well. Jiggly, Sofia, and I guess C Davenport and Minge also have something to prove. So I think these are probably my front runners. Okay, so this is my sunset look. Lips. What lips do I have? What lips does Eureka have? It's actually a purple lip. I don't think I want to do a purple lip with this look. Okay, I'm just going to throw in some finishing touches there and my lip. I wonder what color it'll be, and I'll be back with a wrap up. Oh, I love this finished look. So I'm wearing my cheapo outfit from AliExpress. How do you like it? It's good enough for pictures and a video. And I have nice flapper yellow hair and my beautiful sunset eyes. I added a bit of a purple shimmer to the lids. You can't really see because I'm trying to blur it out even more with the lashes, but I think it looks absolutely stunning. Alright, so who are your front runners for All Star 6? I really want Jiggly Caliente and Serena Chacha to go far. I always root for the underdog, but I think it's probably either Trinity K Bonet or Eureka or Harris to win, or C Davenport, or maybe even Minge, I don't know. Really excited for this season. I kind of like, lost interest in Drag Race Down Under now. Tell me if you want to talk more about Drag Race Down Under, but I don't think there's very much interesting things going on. They're all pretty much the same. And the judging is really off. I love these nails. I did these nails for my previous Mulan look, okay? I added some reds there to the bases to make it go with this sunset Tina Burner look. Alright, so if you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and ring the bell for post notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Montage time. You can see the hair at the back of my head. Time for a haircut. Red, yellow, and orange. Not a bad combination when done right. Hey. wig is actually from Wish. I used it before. It's a bit of a hard front, but you know, can make it work if you style it right. Drop down in the comments if you want to know a tutorial on how to make the wig look like this. Alright, check out my other videos. I used this wig before in a Pokemon video, and also check out my Cruella look where I did another green smoky eye. I think my smoky eyes can afford to go a lot bigger. Much better. Alright, bye.